Yo, what's going on guys? Yamato here. This week's countdown is my top 10 most bloodiest anime series. If you enjoy the countdown, drop a like and share. It only takes a few seconds and it really helps me out. So let's not waste any more time and start this countdown. Starting the countdown off at number 10 is Karin. Maka Karin comes from a family of vampires, but she isn't your average vampire. Instead of drinking the blood of a victim, she suffers from a condition that causes her body to produce excessive amounts of blood. And about once a month, she needs to get rid of the blood by giving it to her victims. Karin is a pretty good comedy school anime with a lot more blood. At number 9 is Owari no Seraph. One day, a mysterious virus appeared on Earth which killed every infected human over the age of 13. At the same time, vampires emerged from the darkness of the world and enslaved mankind. Yuichiro, a young boy who along with the rest of the children from his orphanage, are treated as livestock for the vampires. Owari no Seraph is actually a really awesome vampire anime, alongside containing a pretty solid storyline. At number 8 is Isuka. This anime follows Shinichiro. He looks for a job in order to pay his rent, and his teacher suggests that he works for someone by doing housekeeping. However, the person who hired him was Sakuya. Sakuya comes from a family of exorcists who've protected humanity from rogue monsters and spirits for generations. Shinichiro accidentally releases one of the creatures that was captured and is forced to help out to recapture it. The poor guy was just trying to pay his rent. At number 7 is Skwarzur Marken. Not sure if that's how you pronounce the name or not, but anywho, this is a mecha anime that is set in the 1980s in an alternate timeline version of East Germany, who are at war with not just the west side of Germany, but also mysterious creatures known as Beta. This anime is all sorts of messed up. Not only does it have a dark storyline, but some people just do not get a break and continue to run into problems after problems. At number 6 is Gakuo Gurashi. Takia Yuki loves her school so much that she does not want to ever leave. The high school is a unique and very lively place where Yuki enjoys her carefree life as a third-year student and member of the school living club. The club consists of a few other members and the club dog Taromaru. However, is Yuki's high school really the fun and carefree place that she believes it is? If you haven't seen this anime, definitely check it out. At number 5 is School Days. High school student Makoto Ito first notices Kotonoha Katsura at the start of his second semester freshman year. Immediately he becomes entranced by her beauty, but is too shy to approach her, even though they ride the same train every day. Instead, he snaps a photo of her in secret and sets it as his phone's wallpaper. Another classmate notices the picture, but instead of ratting him out, she offers to help set him up with Kotonoha, going so far as befriending her just for him. Thus, the trio begins a rather impromptu friendship. At number 4 is Black Bullet. In the year 2021, a parasitic virus known as Gastria infects humans and turns them into monsters. What is left of mankind lives within the monolith walls, which are walls made of a special material. To counter the threats of Gastria, cursed children were created. Female children whose bodies contain trace amounts of the virus are given partners called promoters, people who work to guide and protect the young initiators. These teams of 2 are sent out on missions to fight the monsters created by the Gastria virus and keep the city safe. At number 3 is Attack on Titan. Several hundred years ago, humans were nearly exterminated by titans. Titans are typically several stories tall, seem to have no intelligence, devour human beings, and worst of all, seem to do it for pleasure rather than a food source, forcing humans to hide in fear behind enormous concentric walls. Since then, 100 years of peace has passed, but is humanity truly safe behind the walls? Attack on Titan is one of my personal favorites. Also, it contains a lot of blood. At number 2 is Brian Deer in the Darkness. 10 years ago, Murakami set out with his best friend Kuroneko to find proof of alien life. A tragic accident occurred, killing Kuroneko and injuring Murakami. In honor of Kuroneko's memory, Murakami now searches the night sky for alien signs, determined to prove that his friend had been right and that aliens really do exist. Then one day, a transfer student comes to his class and shatters everything he believes. Her name is Kuraha Neko, and she looks exactly like the deceased Kuroneko. At number 1 is Another. 26 years ago, in a third-year classroom of a middle school, there was a student named Misaki. As an honors student who was also good at sports, the charming girl was popular with her classmates. When she suddenly died, her classmates decided to carry on as if she was still alive until graduation. Since then, something really weird continues to happen in the same classroom of that incident 26 years ago. All I will say is, Another is by far one of the darkest and maybe even bloodiest anime I've ever seen. However, it's a great anime. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this countdown, feel free to check out some of my other countdowns. And until next time, take care.